What's going on, guys? Hope you're enjoying your extra day off for President's Day. I'm Stock Sniper Mike, and I'm here to give you our weekly Watchers watch list. Today, we're going to be going over 20 stocks. That's 20 opportunities that we're eyeing down to close out the month of February. We have 15 OTC stocks and 5 listed stocks. We release it every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, but if you want to be ahead of the game, you could check us out on our website at thestocksnipers.com or the mobile app on Google Play or Apple App Store under Stock Snipers. We release it every Monday morning on the app and website. Today I'm going to bring you into our app and dive into that weekly watch list. So if you open up the Stock Snipers app, you log yourself in, you'll have everything we have to offer there. At the top, we'll always have our weekly Watchers watch list. That's always the guy with the binoculars on there. So we'll click that right there. You'll see the list of 20 opportunities we were just talking about. That's 15 OTC stocks, always starting with the OTC stocks. That's our bread and butter. And then we're going to finish it off with 5 listed stocks. Now, there's just key resistance and key support spots that we want these stocks to hold on to. So that's what we're going to highlight here because there's a lot of stocks upcoming. We're not telling you to go out and buy all these stocks. We want to see them hold key supports and break past key resistance spots. We'll start off with 2 stocks we're actually in over the weekend, and those 2 are 2 stocks that start with a C. OTC penny stock CYDY is an old spiker that broke out a 1-month high of 30 cents, and that's what we're looking for. We're going to see it hold 30 cents and continue to spike. If it drops back below that, we'll most likely cut our losses. If it spikes above 33 cents, we'll look to take the bag. The next one is OTC penny stock CLNV. It got above 7 cents. That was a key spot. And then it dipped to close out the week. We were able to catch it on a dip at 7.3. And now we're looking for it to continue its run that it stopped on Friday. The Bitcoin sector is heating up. The past couple of months, we've seen Bitcoin get a nice little spike to start 2023, and it actually made new 6-month highs last week. We spiked over 24,000 for Bitcoin's overall price, making new 6-month highs, and Bitcoin stocks started to spike. There's a couple of them that still haven't moved, and AABB is one of them. We're just looking for it to get back above 3.3 and continue to hold 3 cents, and if we see that, we're going to look to take advantage of that. The next one is another Bitcoin stock, Humble. This is one that we took advantage of a couple weeks ago when it got a very nice spike past the penny spot and spiked all the way up to the 2 cents. Now it's coming all the way back down on multiple red days, and we're looking to take advantage of the first green day. ILUS is a former spiker. Since we had some extra time on our hand, we went back to our old watch list to check out some old former spikers to see where they're at, and some of them caught our eye. ILUS is one of them. We want to see it hold 5.855 cent area and then make that first green day. HYSR is another one of those old runners that made the list. We're looking for it to create a first green day. 2 weeks ago, we actually took a loss on it because it couldn't follow up, but it did create a decent first green day, just couldn't follow up. We think this time, if it finally does create another one of those, it's going to be able to push back above that 3 cents where it had a hard time. OTC RECAF is above a penny stock. So this is $1. Not all OTC stocks are penny stocks. This one's actually been holding 150 after it made or tested 181 multi-month highs 2 weeks ago. So holding 150 all last week. Now it's starting to creep back up towards that 181 spot. We're looking for it to break 181 next week, and we think if it could do that, it could possibly come up to that gap down area of 204 and then maybe start filling it where it gapped down from 260 all the way down to 204 area. The next couple are former spikers, but ones that recently spiked, and we're just looking to try to take a bounce green day on them. The first one is ABML. This is an EV-related sub-penny. This is an EV-related penny stock. It's now got 8 straight downward days after having a decent run to start the month of February. We're looking for it to continue to hold 60 cents. If it can't do that, 55 cents will be the next spot. But if it holds 60, first green day usually follows up, so we're looking for that in ABML. DPLS is one we just took a bag on this week. It was our nice bag that we were able to take advantage of, and now we're looking for it when it bounces again. We took advantage of it when it spiked all the way from 0.005 to 0.076. Now it's all the way back down to 0.056, so looking to create a first green day and see if we could bounce that. Most of you guys saw GDVM because how slow it's been able to move. 1 green day, 2 green day, 3 green day, 5 green days later after breaking out of 52-week highs, it's at 12 cents. We took advantage of it at 9 cents. Now it's at 12 cents. But the slow creeping momentum and heaviness on the ass gives me that feel that we're going to get a nice panic. Also, if you look at the past history, it did get a nice panic in December. So we're looking for a very similar move to happen here in GDVM. VPLM just created a huge panic last week, but didn't get down to that 3.5 long-term support. It bounced. The bounce was light, so we're not really interested in that bounce at all. Now we're interested in another possible panic this upcoming week. If it cracks down below that 471 spot, we're going to be looking for it to come all the way back down to 3.4 area to try to panic dip buy it. As you can see, it's already bounced pretty nicely. This OTC cannabis stock always has made the list all February because it looks like it wants to go. The volume just hasn't came in yet. So once it does get volume and passes 0075, we'll probably play KGKG. AITX is the AI-related OTC sub-penny stock out there. AI is the new sector that everybody's watching. So now we might as well watch this one. It spiked and then it came back down. It spiked and then it came back down. So it's got some sector momentum, but now on multiple downward days, and now we're looking for another possible spike. These last two are slower moving, higher price OTC stocks. LKNCY made new 52-week highs of 30.03. Both of these are Chinese-related stocks, so when China market gapped down on Friday, these stocks gapped down, but then they continued to push. LKNCY is a Chinese-related coffee franchise, and then DIDIY is the next one, and that's a actual ride-sharing company that's competing with Uber, very similar to that on the Apple App Store. They're also looking to make 52-week highs. Both of these, 30.03 is a key spot, and 5.05 are key 52-week breakout spots for those. All right, and now we're going to dive into the listed stocks. And even though they're listed, we still love the cheaper stocks, so most of these are still penny stocks in the listed area. The first one we're going to start off with is listed EV penny stock, MULN. This was our number one stock of 2022, the stock we made the most money on last year, and we're looking for it to create another first green day opportunity this week. It's coming down on multiple red days, all the way down from 39 cents to 25 cents, and 25 cents is a long-term support area. If it can hold that spot, we'll be looking for the first green day. If it falls below that spot, 20 cents is that next key level. IMPP is another penny stock in the listed market. This is an oil-related one that had a nice run the past week, but then just created 3 straight red days from 38 cents down to 24 cents, and 23 cents is long-term support. We're looking for that first green day move on IMPP. Everyone knows about Bed Bath & Beyond. They're closing stores everywhere, unfortunately. They did get a recent spike 3 weeks ago from $3 to $7, almost 100%, and then they came out with an offering. About saved the company from bankruptcy after that offering, but it created the stock to fall, falling from $7 all the way back down to $175. Now, $175 is a spot it's been able to hold. If it holds that, we're looking for the first green day. If it falls below that, then we're going to try to see if it can fall back down to that 130 long-term support area. HLBZ is another listed penny stock. This is an EV related, another one like MULN. This is on multiple downward days, so pretty much downward trending all month in February. Coming down from 26 cents to 14 cents, but all of February from the 50 cents down to 14 cents, and 12 cents is long-term support. We're just looking for that day it finally changes momentum. And last but not least is a higher price gambling related stock. That's DraftKings. This stock has spiked 100% in a couple months. Now we're looking to possibly short it and take advantage of that first red day. It got a big gap up on Friday after earnings, and it gapped up to resistance levels of 21.20. As long as it stays below 21.40, we'll look to short that and find possible first red day there in draft. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that extensive list there. 20 stocks, 20 opportunities out there, but only 4 days left in the month of February. Let's tag some bags this upcoming week, and we'll be back here next Monday for another weekly Watchers Watch List. Peace.